Alright. I am going to hopefully go share this stream with some people. Alrighty. Use my phone to spread the word. Spread the word. Stay. Phone charger. Stay. I hope the music isn't like overbearing or anything. I didn't realize you could link your Instagram to your Twitter. These are the things you learn. I'm not going to do that right now, but I could. I'm gonna put on here. Come over, let's do fun color. Let's do purple. Why not? I like purple. So didn't start that far over enough. But you know what? Who's gonna judge me except me? Let's move that over. Okay. Let's go post on my Twitter. So I'm gonna have the same song on loop in the background for the first little bit. Just because it's convenient to have the same thing, because then I can only have that song in my description. But I will change it every now and then. You should come and stop by my live stream, because I'm really fun to talk to. I like to think I'm actually pretty interesting to talk to. I don't know, that's just me. There's one person watching, but they're not saying anything in the chat. I don't know what that means, but hi, one person who's not saying anything. How are you? I'm great. I'm gonna see if I can get my stream up on my phone so I can see the stream chat. Oh, there we go. Fabulous. That's my best way to get a good look at the chat. I'm like struggling to breathe right now. It's not okay. Okay, so I'm gonna be looking for some references. So I'm going to put that here instead of setting up. Well, I mean, I guess no, that's part of setting up. Let's look for some references. So for my various RedBubble drawings, I want to have a drawing based on each member of my family, and I'm going to start with my nuclear family and maybe move outwards. But I also want to do this really pretty elephant design that I have in my head, so I might start with that? I don't know. I think I'll start with my mom, for whom I'm going to do a hummingbird encircled by cherry tree branches, because my mother loves hummingbirds and cherry trees. So I'm gonna see if I can find a good hummingbird reference. There are lots of pictures of hummingbirds. People like hummingbirds, and I don't blame them because they're cute. I like this one. I don't like the colors, but I think I'm going to change the colors anyway, because my mom has very particular colors. Hummingbird reference. I like the little like pose that this bird is in that you guys will see momentarily. So long as I don't like sneeze and break myself, as I've been known to do. Come on, there we go, Google. I'm also going to just get a generic cherry blossom picture that has a bunch of cherry blossoms so I can see them from different angles. So as I'm drawing the branches, I can see different like angles and folds of cherry blossoms. Because that seems smart to me. Cherry blossoms. And what's funny is I still haven't finished my original live stream project, which is Delphine. She's still only half drawn. Import a layer? It's weird that you guys can't see like the import image screen. I would have thought you would have been able to, because it technically counts as like a second layer. It doesn't show, which is wild to me. So there's my cherry blossoms, and ooh, my hummingbird's a little big. It's a little big for the screen. So, ooh, let's shrink you down a little bit here, bud. Okay. So what I think I want to do is I want to base this. What are you doing? Move him over. There we go. So I want to set everything in a central circle and then have the cherry blossoms be a circle around. So that I kind of want to start, I mean, that doesn't really matter all that much. I think I'm actually going to isolate the bird here a little bit, because I don't need all this green background getting in my way. So let's that and then just erase this bit. I have no idea how my stream is doing right now, and it makes me super nervous because the last couple of times I've tried to stream, my streams have gotten really mad at me. But I have the time now to mess with it, so streams, stay with me, streams. I think most of my regular stream goers are gone. Like, no one's watching my stream right now. That doesn't surprise me. I don't think there's anyone in the stream, but that's okay. I need the excuse to draw anyway, so let's shrink this hummingbird down even a little bit more, so that I'm not just like tracing over it, because I don't want to trace the bird. That would be cheatsy doodling. And I am not a cheatsy doodler. Let's get the sketchy layer. Let's go with a darker purple for my sketchy layer. Why not? Let's draw the central circle, because most of my drawings start with a circle. That's a tad too big. Sketch in this beak, because right now this little like V, it's just real awkward. Is my stream skipping? I can't tell. Oh no, it seems to be skipping. Ah! Stream, stay with me. I think I'm definitely going to mess with the stream. Like, if it starts to crash, I'm gonna fiddle with it, because I have time to stream right now. And I have soda to keep me going. If you are watching and you want to talk to me in the chat, that would be much appreciated. That's one of my favorite parts of streaming, is just getting to talk to people and be like, how's your day? My day is interesting. And to hear people's funny stories about their lives. So if you want to talk to me, I encourage you to do so. Nope. I might need to... Yeah, I'm not getting this body proportion very well. Oops, nope. Didn't mean to do that. I'm on the wrong thing. Let's hope I can figure out this body proportion a little for this bird. What's funny is I've drawn hummingbirds, and I've even sculpted a hummingbird. But for some reason, this hummingbird is not cooperating with me. I'm gonna skip over the wing for just a minute and just try and get the basic, like, body shape. Do tell me if the song in the background gets repetitive. I tend to kind of lose track of the music in the background, because I'm one of who hours and not hate it. Because, I don't know, that's just who I am, I guess. But I think I will change it up every now and then, because, you know, this is going to be saved as a video on my channel, and I don't want it to have the same song over and over again. Even though I'm always tempted with Fun Times, who is by, this is the same guy who arranged Fun Times, which, if you don't know what Fun Times is, it's one of the songs that I use all the time in my videos, and I adore it. Maybe a little too much. I want to shrink it a little bit. How is my hummingbird looking in terms of proportion? Pretty terrible. Abysmal. Oh. Oh, dearie. Okay, let's see what I can do to salvage this bird. I might just have to scrap this bird. I'm not liking how this bird is coming out. Such a central element, I have to like it, and I'm not liking it. So let's circle out some basic elements, and just, this is it cheating? I don't know, but at this point I want this to be correctly proportioned, so I'm gonna give myself some guidelines, and hopefully you guys don't think that's too cheatsy. I think everyone kind of needs some guidelines now and then. I'm still going to draw all of the details and the shapes, so I don't think it's an issue. So they have like these little talon feet. And I guess I never really noticed, which, I mean, it's obvious they have feet. I mean, what animal doesn't? But I had just never really thought about where their feet are before. I don't think I ever really drew them. I think I just made most of my hummingbirds not have feet. That's interesting. It's an interesting thing to realize about yourself. So let's come in, let's erase some of this stuff so I can get probably going to be streaming for a while, so if I fall silent now and then, it's just because, you know, no one's here. And I'm talking to myself, which is just awkward. So I'm gonna... Which, I mean, to be fair, I talk to myself anyway, so... Joke's on you guys! Guys, I'm weird enough to enjoy this. I love how, like, oh no! No! Hello? Why? I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna stop this section for a second. Oh, now it's back to green. What is happening? This happened last time too, where it would just skyrocket between stream health terrible and stream health amazing. And I don't know if it's because of XSplit or what. I'm gonna change this song. There's another song I really wanted to play on here. We're gonna go with that music for a second. Please keep me updated if stream is not working out. See, like it says, I have this thing, it says, like it just keeps skipping. Like it says 11:08, stream is healthy. 11:09, video output low. 11:10, stream is healthy. 11:10, no active stream. 11:10, stream is healthy. 11:10, video output low. 11:11, no active stream. 11:11, video output low. 11:12, stream is healthy. Like, what? How is it skipping around this fast? Like in 11:10, I got 1, 2, 3, 4 different notifications, only 2 of which said the same thing. All within the span of 60 seconds. Guys. Okay. I think my video output is just really terrible, and I'm confused as to why my stream quality is so low. Hang on. How does the stream look for you guys? Is it like super grainy? I mean, there's only one person watching and they're not in the chat, so I don't know. Please talk to me in the chat. I need to know what's going on with my stream. Maybe we won't have music and we'll see how that goes. See if maybe just having something else in the background running is what's causing me issues. Because I know last time what it was is every time I started to draw, it like yelled at me and said my video quality dropped. And that's what I'm worried about happening again, because I really don't want that to happen again. I'm like so worried about my stream health right now, you guys. The audio stream's bitrate is lower. I don't know what that means. Can you guys hear me? I don't know. I don't know. Okay, well, let me know what's going on, please, in the chat if you can, when you can. I'm gonna try to keep drawing and hope for the best. I do not like this, guys. I do not like not knowing what's going on with my own stream. I think part of the problem is my brother is also gaming, and I can't ask him to stop gaming. Because, I mean, that'd be kind of selfish of me. I think streaming always works best when it's, like, just me in my house. Because my brother kind of swallows up the internet in our house. I keep, like, paranoid clicking back to my YouTube to make sure it's going. Okay, I'm gonna have faith for just a little bit, and I'm gonna trust that somebody's gonna tell me if my stream goes out again. I mean, I have my stream up on my phone in the background, so that should tell me one way or the other, like if my stuff is broke. Okay. So, and then it has like this very slight, like, boop out, like it goes out. Seeing that? It's not just me, right? Like it just comes out. Or maybe it just kind of rounds. Yeah, I think it just kind of rounds out a little. Okay. I'm going to assume my stream is still okay. Stopping the music seems to have helped. Which means my streams won't have any music on them. But you know what? That's fine. You can just listen to your own music in the background if you want. Or not at all because no one's watching my stream. I'm salty. I'm sorry. I don't know what to talk about. Let's move this little eyeball over a bit. I gotta tell Sammy that her notification scared me because it did. She scared me. Thought I'd muted my notifications. Hello. Your notification scared me. Yeah, for me it's 11:21 p.m. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty late for me because, you know, I live across the world. Or really, just kind of across the pond. I don't understand that phrase. I honestly have never understood that phrase. Across the pond? It's not a pond, it's an ocean. It's a really big ocean. Let's add detailing around the eye. Like I like this little dark part here. Kind of want to loosely mark out kind of where some of the different patterns on this little face go. Time zones never stop amazing me. They are pretty great. It's kind of crazy. I never got a good grasp on them when I was younger, and now that I live in Arizona, it's really confusing because Arizona doesn't do daylight savings, which the rest of the country does. So then all of a sudden, like, I am different again. Like, I go from being 2 hours ahead of people to 3 hours ahead of people, and then I go from 1 hour behind to 2 hours behind, and it's so confusing. It never fails to bewilder me. And then people are always like, "Oh, what time zone are you in?" And I'm just like, I don't know anymore, man. I'm in Arizona time zone. And then somehow some people get that. I don't get it. I don't get it. Then let's add like little illusion of little dots in here, because that's what there are. There's like darker spots here. Great. I have a cute little hummingbird. You're so tired right now. I feel you. I am not good at waking up for school. I'm not good at it at all. I will often set my alarm intentionally for 30 to 40 minutes before I actually have to wake up, because I know myself and I know that I am not going to want to wake up. And so I set my alarms that way so that when I hit the snooze button, I don't completely screw myself over. I added these little like lighter bits so that I could have a reminder that there was a little highlight on the inner part of that eyeball there. Yeah, the audio, turning the music off rather, seems to have actually really helped improve my stream health, so I will keep that in mind. That bums me out a little though, because I like having music in the background. I'm a very musical person, as may be evidenced by the fact that I'm in choir. I was actually supposed to have choir rehearsal today, and we couldn't go because my choir director is at the doctor's today because he is sick, which is a bummer because I like my choir director and no one likes to be sick. Need to add a little bit more scruffiness here. So there's my sketch for a little hummingbird. I think I did pretty good. I think that's a pretty good little hummingbird. Come here, hummingbird sketch. Hummingbird sketch. Now I want to come down here and change, not to that color, let's change the background to gray. Let's just get rid of everything and use my fill tool. Okay. And then I kind of want to figure out where I want this circle to be and like how big I want it to be. Excellent circle. Let's make this a lighter shade of gray. Okay, and let's move that underneath the hummingbird sketch. I think that's a decent enough place to put it. No, stream. Every time my stream buffers on my phone, I panic. Okay. I seem to be okay. I'm calm. Okay. Let's mess with this again. I think that, yeah, that's a good place for a circle. For the main circle that everything else will be in or around. Okay. So let's bring the opacity down a little bit and get to doing some line art. Let's do 3 around the outside and around certain details, like around here, and these feathers. And then I'll do 2 and 1 for these smaller details. But I want to really add some oomph to certain parts of the design. I'm going super quiet, but you know, such is life. Now I am drawing a bird, so I don't want this outside line to be too like straight. I want to imply some fluffy feathers. So I'm going to kind of do a little bit of a zigzaggy thing. Nope, don't like that. This part to be very smooth. Turn on my stabilizer. I'm gonna swoop into this wing. Swoop, up I go. Nope. There's that. Much better. Okay. Let's come into this. Let's come in and do these little feet. Are they like feet? Feet is the right word? Feet? Not sure. Let's come. I want this to just be completely black. And I will come in with this. Underneath, I want to come in and do those white highlight bits real quick so that I don't forget them later. Okay, now let's bring it down to 2 to start working on some of these inner details. I didn't realize my circle was covering my bird. Yeah. Nope. I'm going with it. Oops. Wait a minute. Oh, I'm on the wrong layer. No wonder I'm not making marks. I am making marks. They're just under here. Oops. Okay. I was so confused. Being very precise about some of these lines. Because when you're drawing something for your mama, I mean, she didn't ask me to draw this, but I'm drawing it because of her. It's my sort of Mother's Day gift. You know, I'm gonna be perfectly honest, I don't really know when Mother's Day is. I just know that it's a day in May at some point. I'm gonna come in here. I think for this I'm just going to do a sort of like that. Sort of up and down, not scribble, but a very sketchy line. So I think it adds some texture. Stream. Stream. Stream, stream. This audio stream's current bitrate is lower than the recommended bitrate. I have no idea what that means. So, not a clue in the world what that means. But I'm drawing a hummingbird. Guys, drawing a hummingbird. Okay. So let's come in here. Let's maybe make an extra layer. Let's look at my hummingbird reference real quick. Oops. So a fun little factoid. I did a hummingbird sculpture for my mother, just kind of on a whim. And I actually made individual feathers to fill out the wing profile by rolling out little balls and pressing them flat and then applying them individually row by row to the wing. And it took me days. And the wings, to be perfectly honest, the whole thing isn't even all that proportionally accurate. But I was just so done. I was so done with like struggling with it. I think I'm not gonna go in and add like the whole thing super textured. I think I'm just going to come in and make sure that I have little bits where it implies that there's more feathers. Hummingbird. I have a hummingbird. I think here I need to add a little bit more of a taper. Also, I think I need to add a little bit more sketchy lines here around the eye, because I think that made it look really cool. I still think so. So here's my hummingbird. Oops, it's gonna bother me. Line art. Now, I am going to take a celebratory drink of my soda, which is actually not my soda. I stole it from my sibling. My brother came home and he had gone out and bought another soda for himself. So the soda that came with his meal for dinner was just sitting there going to waste. So I took it. I was gonna say, let me know if at any point you can't hear me. There. Now it's, you know, on the stream chat for reference, you know? I'm really proud of this little hummingbird. Alright. Speaking of being proud of it, I'm going to save this picture now. RedBubble. Mom's design. Because this is for my mom. This drawing's for my mom. Little fun backstory about hummingbirds. I had never seen one in person until we moved to the desert, and then all of a sudden they were just everywhere. And I didn't know what to do about that, especially because every time my mom saw one, she like freaked out for the first couple of months that we lived here, which was always really fun because she loves hummingbirds. So I'm gonna look at a couple different, because I don't know if I necessarily want my hummingbird to be like anatomically accurate. Let's look for some cute color palettes. Because the hummingbird that my mom has in her bedroom that I painted for her is definitely not a real hummingbird that exists in nature. You know what I might do? Oops, didn't mean to do that. Color palette generator. Because there is, yes. Is this the one I use? Yes, it is. So let's, oh goodness. Ooh. Okay, this is the color palette thingy that I use. I'm hoping you guys can see this without the overlay of XSplit. There we go. Let's generate some color palettes, and I will see what I think of them. This might take a little bit because it's so, I'm streaming. So it might be mad at me. That's gonna be a hard pass on this one because it's bland. How's my live stream taking this? Okay, it seems to be doing relatively well. Yeah? Checking on my live stream. Hi, live stream. I didn't realize, I forgot for some reason that we were, no, I think I'm just gonna generate a new one. Ooh, goodness, wow. I think I might keep this pink shade. Lock that. Not necessarily because I want to use pink, but because I'm going to be doing cherry blossoms in the background. Kind of, ooh, like this, pink. I want to find colors that go well with pink. Like this bright, light pink. Oops, I keep locking and unlocking it. Just go, no. So this light pink, like, would definitely be a color I would use. So I'm going to see what colors go well with that. I like this blue, and so would my mom. Pink and green go really well together, so I'll keep that one as well. This sort of yellowy green is also really nice. And then white. I like this set of colors. I kind of want this to be a little brighter, just a tad. I'm gonna tweak this one a little bit. Yeah. This is really just a very pastel color palette, which matches the last hummingbird that I did for my mom. So I'm going to open up Paint, Microsoft Paint, MS Paint. And I'm going to drop these colors in here, and then I'm going to create some boxes of no particular size, just so I can drop the colors in, and then maybe keep looking for some colors. This is how I form some of my color palettes, by the way. I use this site and I just flick through to find color palettes that I think work really well together and that I really like. And I use this site. I don't think anyone's watching my live stream. Oh, I'm all like trying to change it. Let's get rid of this color. This color. Let's get rid of this blue. And we will see. Ooh. Ooh, wow, this blue is really bright. I like this blue. I also like this yellow, which is new for me. I used to hate yellow. We'll go without the yellow, and we'll see what I can get. I do like that purple, but I don't think it's what I want for this. Ooh. Aww. This pink would be really nice for the cherry blossoms. So once we have that pink, we can get rid of this pink. I like this mint color. So let's shuffle this middle color a little bit. Let's see, which blue did I already have? That. Okay. So let's keep this also as a roster. We'll move this over. That way I just don't have to make more squares. This is how I come up with some of my color palettes. I don't think I changed that green, did I? Nope, I did not. And we'll do that next then. And then we'll make this one black because there's nothing in it yet. So this is so far a very pastel color palette, but I dig it. So let's get rid of that green. Let's get rid of the mint and this blue. Do I have enough colors? I think I do have enough colors, but I really like this. I've actually I have a whole bunch of color palettes already. Let's get rid of this and pop back over to Krita. I have a whole bunch of color palettes. Let's see if I can pull up some of my media file. Oops, come on. I have a whole folder called color palettes, and it has this picture in it, which is literally just sets of color palettes that I have. And then there's another one that's in the same template. Media file. What's this one? And these are all color palettes that I really liked, so I wanted to save them. Because I have a mild obsession with cute and fun color palettes. Okay, let's get rid of some of these color palettes and let's actually work on the drawing at hand. Okay. So I like these cherry blossoms, but right now I need them to vamoose. I think I'm gonna move my hummingbird reference up. Come on, hummingbird. I need you atop the circle. There we go. And then I'm gonna boop. Just so that I have a concept of vaguely where I want my colors to go. Import my... Oh, I haven't saved my color palette yet. Oopsies. Oopsie daisies. Palettes. Mom's hummingbird. Pastel palette. So, save. Oopsie. What did I do? Did I do anything? I don't think I did. Okay, layer. Let's import layer. Let's come down the palettes. Mom's pastel hummingbird palette. Okay, so let's see which colors do I want to use and where. I think these colors. So I think I'm going to quickly make another layer. And just make little, like these are two of my cherry blossom colors. And then let's see, for my hummingbird, I want there to be definite blue in the wings. These are they're both pretty similar in value. This one's slightly darker, so I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make like a dark version of both of these. And I'm gonna come in with this blue more like this, because that's really my mom's favorite color. This is very bright sapphire blue, and I will come in and add an even darker one. So that'll be in the wings and scattered around the face. I do want to have the yellow sort of in like this area where you actually see a little bit of yellow on the hummingbird and then speckled throughout there. So I'm going to have this yellow and then this tan color with that yellow because they're in the same kind of color family. I think this light blue could work as like a highlight. And then these green colors. Yeah. Yeah, I can get behind this. I can get with this. Okay. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to take deep red. I'm just going to fill in the whole hummingbird so that I can have an area set out for the colors. So I can just select that area and not get my colors all over the place. So I think I kind of want to base the bird out in blue and then bring in some more of the greens throughout the main body and bring out the deeper blues in the wings. So that's the hope. I'm just kind of YOLOing this, but I think this sketch is really cute. I like my sketch. I think I did well in the sketch. So I'm going to be doing this. I definitely want, I think my art has been very much so inspired by my family, so to have a piece that not necessarily pays homage to all of them, but like something that just represents everyone who has helped get me where I am is very important to me, because my family is very important to me. I do want to have a design that says always for each other in some pretty font with a like design, because that's kind of one of my family mottos. It's one of our family mottos, and for a while we kind of lost touch with it, and it's very important to me that it stays, because everything we do, we will always be for each other, with each other, because that's what my family does. We are a unit. Get without also getting the others, and that's very important. Like, if you date me, you're also going to know my parents, and you're going to know my brother, and if you don't get on with all of them, we have a problem. And kind of the same for my brother, and less so for my parents because they're dating each other, obviously. Or not obviously, but they are. It's obvious to me because I know them and I know my parents aren't divorced. Not everyone has parents who aren't divorced, so it's not like necessarily an obvious thing, but it's obvious to me because I know my parents. My voice is getting like weirdly raspy, and I think it's just because I'm talking a little too much. Ooh, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to hit E. You know, I'm not wearing my digital art glove, and I should be, because I am making this screen hella dirty right now. Hang on, let me grab that. This hummingbird looks real creepy right now, because it's just red. I swear this little glove is in here. Let me move my laptop and actually look at what I'm doing, because I'm fumbling around blindly. And it's not that dark. It's not dark in here. I have my bedroom light on. But I am fumbling blindly because I'm not looking. And it's kind of dark because the pouch that I'm looking in is black, and so is the glove. Haha! Glove located! I'm having like a surprising amount of trouble breathing today. And it's not okay. Okay. I need to just calm my body down and just relax my body, because I am super anxious over just everything I have to get done in the next week. And I need to not be, because it's not good for me to be this anxious. It's not good for anyone to be this anxious, but for me in particular, it can be incredibly dangerous to let myself get stressed, because stress causes your muscles to tense, and muscle tension causes muscle spasm for me, or it can, depending on where I'm tense, in particular my back and shoulders, and rib area. And when those get super tense and when they spasm, they fracture the bones around them. Which, for most people, is not a problem, but I'm not most people, so, you know, life. have one of the songs from my concert, which is going to be on Sunday. I'm hella nervous. One of the songs from that concert is stuck in my head. Let's auto select this area and then make it go away. So which color do I want to start with? I think I will start with this shade here. Oopsie, that's not what I wanted to do. That's not what I wanted at all. Okay, let's move back over here. And then over here. There we go. And then I will make start this body of my bird. So I want to work with some I want to work in the greens here. I don't think anyone's in the chat right now, so I'm going to spare my voice for a little bit and just draw. I think I will bring in some of this pink though, just to add a little warmth and balance. altars, when eyes of love grow dim and minds confused, speak to our souls of love that never alters. Speak to our hearts by pain and fear abused. Ugh, song's stuck in my head. It's killing me. It's killing me, it's killing me. I'm weird, and that should only be indicated more by the fact that I just wanted to start singing Killing Me Softly with this song. Need to plug in my laptop so that my laptop doesn't die. Okay. Here's hoping that my mom looks at this and goes, oh, I like that. Instead of like, oh my gosh, why did you do that? Which is an incredibly unlikely reaction for her to have, but I'm an alarmist. So, I am always worried for the worst. I could go on my Facebook, my personal Facebook, and tell people that I'm streaming, and probably some of my friends would show. But I don't think most of my friends know that I even have a YouTube. Most people don't know I have a YouTube. Like, most people in my life, it's just not something that comes up. And evidently, I can't keep my mouth shut for very long. I guess I'm just a talker. I'm a talker. I mean, that's not actually surprising to me in the slightest. Like, why am I not on the pink color? But I was already on the pink. Add a little bit of pink flare to the front edge of this little bird. Wonder if there's like a cool brush texture I can use to kind of suggest flower, or not flower, feather. No, that doesn't work. works kind of well, actually. Okay, let's try. Add a little more texture here. Okay, I actually really like this. I wasn't sure. I was worried that it was gonna be bad. But honestly, with the shading and I think I actually really like it. What I might do though, actually, is add some highlights because I don't think there are enough highlights. So let's come in, let's come in with this bright pale green. I should maybe use this. I think for these feathers, I actually might want to do multiple colors of highlight. Spatter it out. What I might do is add a soft light layer and then come in maybe with this, but really small. Maybe not quite that small. Okay. Let's see, is this better? No. Too compact. Oh, definitely not. Let's try the stars. These really tiny stars. That's kind of what I'm looking for. And then I'll add some pink, some green. Just adding some speckles of some different colors splatted about. Because hummingbirds have a kind of natural iridescence to them. So I want to capture this sort of cluster of colors, which I think I have. Bring that down just a smidgy bit. Can you hear my dog like groaning? I kind of hope you can, because it's very loud. So let's save our progress. I'm like super proud of this flippin' hummingbird. I think it's adorable. rid of this one and just save these little blobs. I don't think I'm gonna use those colors, those blues again. I think I'm going to probably use these ones again. I'm definitely gonna use the pinks again because I'm doing cherry blossoms. And those obviously have lots of pinks in them. So let's look for reference on, let's check on my live stream, shall we? Stream health is good. That's good. I'm curious if you can hear me. I'm gonna turn up my own stream on my phone. I'm curious if you can hear me. I'm gonna turn up my own stream on my phone. Yep, you can in fact. I'm curious if you can hear me. I'm gonna turn up my own stream on my phone. Yep. You can hear me listening to myself. That's fantastic. Fabulous. I'm going to bring this. Oop, nope, that's not what I wanted. Fit to page width. Okay. So I think what I want to do for these RedBubble designs is keep transparency, like a degree of transparency around them, and then enable certain designs to be on certain products. So like a circular design wouldn't necessarily fit on like a phone case, and so forth. But I just love this little, oh my gosh, I love it. I'm really proud of this little cute hummingbird, guys. Okay. I'm obsessively saving because I'm always terrified that my Krita is going to crash and I'm going to lose everything. Okay. So, what am I looking at? Oh. This is a weirdly specific thing to look up. Let's look, no. Circular border. Let's look at different circular borders. Branches, maybe? That helps a little. I'm gonna shift my headphones because this has been on one ear for so long that my ear kind of hurts. Okay. Kind of like this one. Okay. I'm not going to bring this reference, the thing that I'm looking at to get some inspiration, into my Krita because A, I don't want to copy it too much, and B, I think it's somebody else's drawing and I don't want to step on any toes. So I'm going to just kind of use it as inspiration and do my own little sketchy thing. So what color should I sketch in this time? Let's go maybe a deep orange. Why not? Why not? So I just want to keep a very rough circular shape. I don't need it to be a perfect circle. In fact, I don't want it to be a perfect circle because they're branches. And branches are imperfect. I want several little branching off pieces. Okay. They're itchy in my hand right now. I think hand itching is kind of like one of the worst kinds of itching because it's really hard to like scratch your hand. At least it is for me. Here we go. Do I like this? No, I don't. I kind of do want it to be a perfect circle, but at the same time I don't. Which is interesting for me. I'm gonna merge my hummingbird all into one piece and then rename it Hummingbird. Let's delete the sketch. Let's temporarily bring down, let's get rid of this reference because I don't need it anymore. I'm having trouble seeing this color, so I'm going to go with a brighter color. Let's look back at some of my references. Let's see what I want to do. I can do it kind of like it's a bunch of branches that have been taken apart and are overlapping, which might be a better way to go about it. Nope, still can't see this color. Good. So like it's more like this. You know, I didn't change my title. Oops. Okay, so now I have a different title. Does that reflect? Nope. Oh, nope, there's the change in the title. See, my phone says that one person is watching, and my laptop says no one is watching. Coco? I don't know if you can hear her like grunting. Like the crazy grunter dog she is. But she's totally grunting. It's 1, 2, 3, 4 o'clock for me right now. That's fabulous. I'm like going on my Twitter and my Instagram to like re-announce that I'm streaming. Even though right now, not gonna lie, I'm a little tired. Not like I need to go to sleep tired, but just a little tired. I'm not gonna go to bed yet, but I could if I wanted to. Twitter found a glitch in their passwords, in their password security. That's not good. That's not good. Okay. It says there are 2 people watching. I almost wish I could see who's watching because no one's in the chat and that bothers me. Okay. What am I doing? Let's go back, pull the stream back up on my phone. Go be live. Okay. Okay. Ugh, my throat is so terrible right now. Don't like it. My dog is dreaming. She's like making some weird noises right now. I don't know. I don't know, guys. I don't know what I'm gonna do about this border. I don't know. I want to create like a really cool, beautiful cherry blossom border, and it's just not happening. I don't like it. Maybe I should start with one main branch. Did I keep this other one? I did. So this is just an experiment to see what happens. So let's see what we can do. Cocoa, my goodness. Yeah, you know, I think I like this one. This one is a keeper, I think. Yeah. What I might do is I might rotate it. draw as many different angles of the cherry blossoms as I can so I can just have them on hand. So I don't have to figure out a bunch of different positions on the fly. So I can just copy them around and put them where I need them. Oops. That one's pretty bad, but they can't all be winners, and I think the little adjustment, it's not too bad. I can work with it. Flowers are not one and the same, so. Do I need any other angles? No, I think I'm good. I'm good. So let's duplicate these around a couple times. Where's Sir Hummingbird? Let's bring down the opacity of Sir Hummingbird here a minute. So this is the size for my little flowers that I'm going for. Boop. Boop. Oops. Okay, let's undo that. Coco. The dog is annoying me. She keeps making like really weird noises and they're gross and I don't like it. Coco! That kind of tucked underneath the branch instead of over top of it. might stop streaming here soon. Because, I don't know, no one's watching and it's late, so me as well. But I want to finish at least lining this stuff first. Oops. I didn't mean for my stream to go offline. Okay, I didn't mean for my stream to go offline, but I think it might be a sign. So, in case you can't hear me, I think I'm gonna call it a night for the streaming. It is like 1 o'clock in the morning for me, and considering I've only had one person at all on the chat, I don't think anyone's gonna miss my stream, so I'm gonna go, and I will catch you guys hopefully in the next stream or in the next video. There is a video going up within like 5 or so hours on my channel because the RedBubble announcement was just an extra video on my channel, so there will be 2 videos for this week. Yeah, so I'm gonna call it a night. Have a good morning, evening, afternoon, nighttime, time of day, and I will catch you guys in the next video or the next stream, whichever that may be.